Good morning. The county government is considering a county-wide plan for new power lines. For Monday, November 3rd, it's your Loudoun Now Morning Minute. Head to Dodona Manor this Veterans Day for the 21st Annual Veterans Day celebration with the George C. Marshall International Center, the town of Leesburg, and Loudoun County. The fun starts at 10 a.m. with free tours of Dodona Manor, free coffee from Simply Bee, and free cookies from Mom's Apple Pie. At 11 a.m., a keynote address by ID Me founder and CEO Blake Hall. And at noon, free barbecue from Mission Barbecue and live music by Melissa Quinn Fox. Rain or shine, free parking and shuttle service by Cartwheels. Check out georgecmarshall.org/events. Thanks for being with us. I'm Rence Green. Last week, the County Planning Commission endorsed a plan to help guide the development of electrical infrastructure across Loudoun County. As Loudoun, and in particular its data center industry, gets more and more power hungry, decisions on where to put all these new high-voltage power lines have gotten more and more controversial. These are the transmission lines, which are the really big ones with the metal towers and so on. Last December, the Board of Supervisors directed county staff to start working on new policies for where those high-voltage transmission lines should go. They also hired Kimley Horn Consulting to help write the policy. This policy comes with a pretty big caveat. As Kimley Horn project manager Paul Vernon told the Planning Commission, the county government doesn't actually have the authority to decide where the power lines go. When Dominion Energy wants to build a new power line, it makes a proposal to the State Corporation Commission and PJM Interconnection, which coordinates power generation and transmission across 13 states and the District of Columbia, including, of course, Virginia. In some cases, the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, or FERC, can also be involved. The county can only make requests, but the county government actually can't do things like prohibit building power lines or require that they go underground, which is something that people have been asking for around some new projects in Loudoun. That said, the SCC does look at the relevant county comprehensive plan when they're making these decisions, and so this project by Loudoun County is to put some policies on where those power lines should go into Loudoun's comprehensive plan. The first part of this project, which they're working on now, is focused on the transmission lines that are there today and where the county says they should go in the near future. There's a second phase planned to focus on long-term planning for new transmission corridors. The draft plan from the Commission includes 6 recommendations for power regulators. Locate new power lines along existing power line corridors where possible. Minimize the visual impact of those power lines. Prioritize putting them underground when they're near residential communities, optimize the use of the existing infrastructure, develop trail networks and enhance the natural habitats along these transmission corridors, and, perhaps it goes without saying, collaborate with the community on planning these new transmission corridors. Some of these are actually already in county policy. Commissioners voted for this 8-0 with one commissioner absent, so now it goes to the Board of Supervisors. Go to loudounnow.com/Morning Minute to check out the whole story. In other news, and speaking of state agencies that control building things in Loudoun, the Virginia Department of Transportation has rolled out plans for Route 7 from Leesburg to Sterling for public comment. This 8-mile stretch of Route 7 between the Leesburg Bypass interchange on Market Street and the Algonquin Parkway interchange in Sterling sees between 121,000 and 142,000 vehicles a day. After studying it, the state is considering a number of options to deal with traffic and safety on the route, including widening Route 7 again from 6 lanes to 8 from River Creek Parkway to Loudoun County Parkway, along with improvements at the interchanges at the Leesburg Bypass, Battlefield Parkway, and Lansdowne Boulevard. The survey is open online through November 11th. You can find their study and proposals along with a link to comment in the story on our website. A circuit court jury has convicted a former Loudoun County Sheriff's Office correctional officer of raping an inmate at the county jail. Mason Zimmerman has been found guilty of 2 counts of carnal knowledge of a prisoner and 1 count of rape. In October of last year, Zimmerman entered the jail cell of the victim without wearing his body camera equipment, which is when this occurred. The jury recommended a 5-year prison term for the rape conviction and 6 months in jail for each of the carnal knowledge charges. Those recommendations, which may be lowered but not increased, will be reviewed by a judge during a sentencing hearing in February. And in much happier news, patients at Inova Loudoun Hospital's pediatric unit got a special Halloween visit on Friday from Spider-Man, Mr. Incredible, Captain America, Superman, Stitch, Mario, Luigi, Bluey, and other characters, and they saw them through the window. Loudoun fire rescue personnel rappelled down the outside of Inova Loudoun's 7-story building dressed as superheroes and other characters to wave at patients and write messages on their windows. The hospital followed up with its annual reverse trick-or-treating for pediatric patients, which is when the treats come to you. Lieutenant Jason Ilowhite said it's a great way to spread some joy to the kids who are in the hospital for Halloween and a great training opportunity for the technical rescue team. Naturally, we've got photos and videos of this in the story on our website. So get the full story on this and all these stories over at loudounnow.com. On today's Get Out Loudoun calendar, school's out for a Teacher Work Day today, and Valhalla Esports in Sterling is hosting their Teacher Work Day Takeover. The Esports Mastery Camp is designed for advanced players to learn advanced game mechanics, competitive esports strategies, team dynamics and communication, tactical decision-making, and performance optimization. It starts at 9 a.m. and features Fortnite, Rocket League, Valorant, Overwatch 2, Apex Legends, Marvel Rivals, and more. Check out the rest of the events calendar at getoutloudoun.com. And if you like the Morning Minute, play it real loud with the windows rolled down while you're stuck in traffic on Route 7 to tell the other commuters about the podcast, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. That'll be waiting for you there every morning. Okay. Have a great day.